All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to Praise TV. Thank you for tuning in to WBQP channel 12.8. Listen, it is time for Kwanzaa 2024 celebration. Yes, it's that time. It's right after Christmas, and I'm telling you, we're going to jump right into Kwanzaa. And guess what? I have our chief anchorman, Miss Robin Richard. How are you?
You call me Chief Anchorman. I'm loving it.
Woman.
Happy Kwanzaa. I'm loving it. Happy Kwanzaa. It's so good. I hope everyone enjoyed the Christmas celebration and those of our Jewish friends who are celebrating Hanukkah. I hope you are enjoying the start of it. And all of this season is about light, including Kwanzaa. So happy Kwanzaa, everybody.
That's right. Happy Kwanzaa, everybody. I tell you, Miss Robin Rashad had some very important information about Kwanzaa 2024 celebration. And ladies and gentlemen, here she is.
Well, thank you, Troy, and thank you so much to WBQP TV. I just love that for over 30 years, the station has provided has been a link to the community. It has been an amazing media link to the community, informing us and keeping us aware. And for just as long, a little bit just as long, this community, Pensacola, has been celebrating Kwanzaa. And Kwanzaa in Swahili means first fruits. And so one of the greetings that is done in Kwanzaa is Habari Gani, which is what's the word? And so your reply would be the principle of the day. It's based on the seven principles, the fruits of it. And so then today, our first day, if you're looking at this on the first day, it is unity, umoja. And so when someone says Habari Gani, what's the word? What's up? What's going on? Then it's unity, and that's a great principle to start out with. There are seven principles that is celebrated. And as our elder, who has now made her transition, Miss Julia Martin Arnold, always taught me that Kwanzaa is a holiday that is celebrated over 7 days. We celebrate it 7 days, but you practice it 365 days. And so that's what it's about. So I'm excited that the Kakua Institute is we're in our third year of doing a community celebration with Kwanzaa, and it's going to happen on Saturday, December 28th, starting at 5:30 p.m. At the Kakua Institute, which is at 300 North Rue Street, right in historic Belmont de Villiers, on the blocks. For those of you who know what they say, if you know, you know, it's on the blocks, right at Rue and Wright Street. It's the old Greek church, the old, it was, I just forgot the name of the church, but you know where it is because it's that yellow church right there on the corner of Rue and Wright Street. It's the
Right. I
Kakua
thought it was
Institute.
the Christ
So
Church at one time, right?
no, no, it was oh my Lord, Dr. Reeves, he's made his transition as well.
Mm-hmm.
Was the last pastor there, but it had been the Jehovah's Witness temple. It had been a
Oh,
mosque. It
wow.
had just been, it was the first Greek church in the city. It had been all these amazing places of worship. And so it's really, it has a lot of spirit in it. That's what we love about the building, that it has seen a lot. Well, they say if walls could talk. And so you're invited to come down at 5:30. We're going to have a marketplace. We call it Erica's Market, Erica's Kwanzaa Market. The sister who suggested that we practice economic development, practice passing that dollar around. And so we have that from 5:30 to 6:30. You can come down, you can get some refreshments, you can meet other people, you can share the word with people. You can tell what you're doing in the community. You can just meet other people. Just come out and have fun, have some food, have some fun, meet some folks, and share, share in the love and the light. And then at 6:30 we start our official program, and our special guest this year, I'm so excited, is we have two incredible culturalists and historians, Angie West. Many of you know her as a singer, this creative artist. And so she is going to be in conversation with Professor James Williams. Many of you know him from the Williams Academy. This brother, I think he speaks about 5 languages.
Wow.
Is traveled, yes, traveled Morehouse brother, traveled all over the world, taught all over the world, and has collected this amazing history. So they're going to be in conversation, and it's about 2 generations in between them. So to have both of them celebrate each other, celebrate community, celebrate Kwanzaa, and in conversation, it's going to be pretty amazing. And so I'm so excited. And then we're going to have some artists from Palimba Tree, which is Polian Williams, artistic production, artistic company, performing arts company. We're going to have some folks from him, from his company. And then to put the icing on the cake, I'm going to sound like a proud mother here, when my son, Lord Richard Jr., is going to sing, including the Black
Oh, that's
National Anthem.
awesome.
Sing, yeah. So excited. Yeah, he don't charge me nothing because I'm his mama, so I appreciate that.
Oh, that's
So
wonderful.
we're excited. Yeah, we're so excited. This celebration started in the 80s with St.
Oh,
Anthony of Padua Catholic Church. They're
okay.
one of the first ones recognized to start it locally. And then Miss Minnie Seabrook was attending that church, and her friend Julia Arnold, she told her friend Julia Arnold about it. And so Miss Arnold, just who has an amazing, they were both teachers, and they had, and Miss Arnold had an amazing interest in African history, and had been traveling back and forth to the continent and around the country, learning more about the history. And so she really took Kwanzaa and just started sharing it more. Many people recognize her as the founder of the local Kwanzaa, but she always gave credit to St. Anthony of Padua, and especially her dear friend Minnie Seabrook. And so we're excited to continue to carry on the tradition that they started 40 years ago now, and they did it for about 25 years, and starting at St. Anthony of Padua, and then ending it with this huge celebrations at Booker T. Washington High School. And so they would have these amazing community celebrations. And that's where I started celebrating Kwanzaa in the community. So just come full circle that we are so excited to now have it at the Kukua Institute. Starting small, but man, it has been powerful. It has been amazing. Our first year, our special guest was Miss Julia Martin Arnold. And then that was 2022. Last year, we had Hazem Abdullah. That was 2023. And then this year, our special guests are Angie West and Professor Jim Williams.
Well,
So
that sounds
just so
exciting. Really sounds exciting. It's so good to have people that are, original people, or have so much to contribute to Kwanzaa, and that can be shared in our Pensacola community.
it is. I keep talking about this light. For me as a Christian, I celebrate Christmas, the birth of Jesus, and this incredible light and love that
Absolutely.
that He brought into the world. And so this whole
Yes.
season these three holidays that this year falls all around the same, for me, are about light. So Christmas, we're on the second day of Christmas now. And so, these
Yes.
next 10 days of Christmas, you just reflecting on the birth, the renewal, what you can bring to the world,
Yes.
the light that you have within you that you share with others. And that's what Dr. Milana Karinga, who he's since retired, but he's a college professor, a longtime college professor in California. That was his idea about starting Kwanzaa in the 60s, especially after what would then have been called the latest civil rights movement in the 60s. He wanted to have those of the African diaspora, in this country, we call them Black folk. He wanted to have them have this sense of pride in where they came from, what they can contribute, who they are, that support that you give of each other. And so that's why he started Kwanzaa. And it just slowly and slowly, he kept doing it, kept building. Him and his then partner, and her name escapes me. And so he just kept building it and building it until it caught on. Now it's an international celebration now.
That's
They
wonderful.
have Kwanzaa cards, and so if they have Kwanzaa uh, cards, I guess the next we know that it'll be a really big celebration when they have a Kwanzaa mattress sale.
That is so true.
So that was his idea, is for people to come together, whether you come together as a family in your own home, and in terms of lighting each candle that represents a principle. So tonight you would light the first candle around Umoja, unity. Um, Tomorrow is Kuji. Uh, oh my Lord, self-determination. Self-determination. Miss Julia Martin Arnold is chastising me from heaven right now for forgetting the word. Self-determination is the second principle. And so you would then light that. You would light the first candle, then come and light the second candle. And so it
Wonderful.
is really about how you can bring light into the world by sharing your light with others. And that's, in the Christian world, we say, don't hide yourself, don't put yourself up under a rock, don't bury your talent. And so that's what this is about, sharing your light and making sure. So whether you celebrate Kwanzaa in your home, with your family, whether you do it with your family or friends and other people's homes, some people go to different homes, or whether you do it in a community setting, like ours. It's just important to practice these principles, um, and every day. But this is a great reminder. This season, just like Christmas, is a great reminder of the light and the love in each of us.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, we want you to be mindful of the location. Once again, our location is 300 North Rue Street. Now, that is in the heart of the blocks of Pensacola, Florida. And of course, we're going to be kicking off at 5:30 p.m. It's going to be the marketplace and reception. And of course, Miss Robin, explain to us about the market and reception time.
Yeah, so during that time, you'll be able to visit three vendors. We just had a change in one of the vendors, but just like community goes, she got us somebody else. She has to go out of town. She let me know when she got somebody else. So we're gonna have two people back, and we're gonna have two new ones. So I'm really excited. So we'll have Nicole Dixon with. Uh, Black Cafe and Bookstore. It's our newest bookstore. She's been there for what, about 2 or 3 years now.
Yes.
And so she is going to be there. She has been providing hot beverages for us, as well as selling her books and things like that. And let me say, everything is free and open to the public. So our marketplace is an opportunity, again, to practice that economic development, passing that buck around to our local vendors. And so you can come and shop with Nicole. She has uh, the latest books. She probably has some new authors you don't know about, children's books. And I think she said she's going to, with the upcoming Dr. Martin Luther King holiday, that she has some children's books and adult books around that holiday as well. And then, so she's coming back. And then our second vendor that's coming back is Nana Abakwe, who is from Ghana. And so we're excited that she is bringing her business. She has Tour Motherland, and she provides tours back to her country, Ghana. And so she provides opportunities for people to travel back, experience the culture, to meet people, and to see the world. And so and then she also sells clothing, different clothing, African clothing, beautiful handmade pieces. And we get our shea butter from her now too.
Oh, that's
Q, our friend
wonderful.
who
I love shea
yep,
butter.
who does it. It's good for the skin. I'm really 200 years old. I just look 25.
Yeah, I use it for my hair and skin.
Yes, yes, yes. Shea butter is the truth, man. That's to talk about some light. Shea butter is the truth. Who, I don't know, y'all using Vaseline, you better turn over to shea butter. I'm just saying.
That's right.
Right
That's
from the
right.
tree. And so Nana Abakwe will be back with us, and I'm so excited that she will. And then we have two new vendors. Jeremy Samuels, who is a historian, has a company called the Moorish Essence of Pensacola, and he's going to have some. He's written books, children's books, adult books, and so he's going to be there with that. So really excited. And plus, he's a drummer, so you will see him
Oh,
perform as well. And then our last one is Renee and Terrence Henderson, and I've got to pull their. It's not in my head yet, but I've got to pull their company up. It's called True Touch Collections, and so they will have their personal care products, their hair products, skin products, all designed. And Lloyd told me that they are now in some of the commercial stores, I think Target and Walmart and things like that. So right here in Pensacola, we had someone who's hitting it big. So really excited uh,
that's
for
wonderful.
Terrence and yeah, yeah. So people will come and shop and then get something to eat, and then we'll start the program at 6:30. Um, so that'll be fun. And we always open the program with a call to the ancestors. And so we
Thank you.
ask we in the prayer we ask the ancestors to continue to guide us and look over us. We will be ancestors one day. We will make our transitions and be ancestors one day. And we want to make sure that while we're on this plane, that we are purposeful and loving and sharing that light that started with us, 2,000 years ago, and so we want to make sure that we continue to do that. So we make a call to the ancestors and just celebrate those, call their names, celebrate those in remembrance of people who have laid this foundation, laid a pathway for us and before us, and so that whose foundation we're now building on. And so we do that, and then and so we it goes up from there. That's we put lay that foundation, and then it goes up from there. And it's a collaboration. So it's a we're going to be there for that part for a bit over an hour and a half. And so it's a full contact sport, if you will. It's a
That's
it's a
great.
it's a celebration. Yeah, it's a celebration. And so we appreciate WBQP because you guys have been there from day one with us. You have
Thank
been
you.
there,
I,
sharing
I,
these stories. Yeah, yeah. Y'all been right there. Yeah, recording the history.
I really
Yeah,
thank Vernon Watson, uh, my partner. He has been very passionate about Kwanzaa. Um,
yeah.
of course, this is my second year, and it has become my passion as well. And I just want to thank, first of all, the Kakua Institute for hosting this fabulous event and historical event. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Saturday, December the 28th. Yes, Saturday, December 28th. Please meet us there, 300 North Rue Street, Pensacola, Florida, in the heart of the historical blocks. And I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, come prepared to eat up the knowledge, to absorb the knowledge, and share it, most importantly, with your family. Right?
That's right. That's right. Bring your friends with you, and I appreciate that you said come open and ready, because it is. This is a community celebration, and so we are just so grateful to to be one of the vessels. You know, there are a lot of people celebrating Kwanzaa, so we're really excited and honored to be one of the vessels. And this started because Napoleon Williams, who is an artist, a percussionist, who is in the folk life. He is a folk life master for the state of Florida, recognized for his instrument making and playing.
Wow.
I saw we took a trip recently to Sierra Leone, and I saw that instrument right there. They had it in the museum, and so I
Uh huh.
said, the not the kalimba. I think they had the kalimba, but it's his. He plays it, the kora. It's a 21 string instrument. So if you think about, I'm gonna in modern, if you think about a guitar has, I don't know, 5 6 strings. If you think about a 21
Mm-hmm.
string guitar, that's what this thing. It was incredible. So I was
It's
like, oh
got to
my
be
god, this is
incredible.
it's in a museum, and this dude right here in Pensacola makes these. So Polian, we had a conversation 3 4 years ago now, and so he said I think we need to, have a community celebration around Kwanzaa. And so we had a conversation, and I said, well, we have to ask the elder, we have to ask Miss Julia Martin Arnold. We've got to get permission from the elders to do this, to carry this on, because they had really set this foundation. And so she gave us some instructions. She said yes, and then that was 2022. So we're just, again, so grateful to her spirit for doing that. And so yeah, so people come in and just be ready. One of my friends from out of town who's coming, she said, well, what do I wear? I said, listen,
Yeah, now
you
that's
wear what you
important.
feel like wearing. You wear what you feel like wearing. You wear I've worn, modern American clothing, thinking I look
Mm-hmm.
good. I've worn
Mm-hmm.
some modern casual clothing, thinking I look good. It's some brothers come in their African attire, representing whichever African
Nice.
country. Come in business clothes, come in your church clothes. Just come. Just make sure you got some
Come.
clothes on. Like, make sure you got some
Amen.
clothes on and come. And
Please have some
if
clothes
you
on.
please have some clothes on, and then if you want something extra, you can then shop. As a good opportunity to shop at Tour Motherland.
Yes.
Nana Abaqua's, she has some beautiful
She does.
garments. And
I
so she
mean,
does.
I
Yes,
have
yes,
a few of her the shirts. I'm sure it's another
yes.
African name to call it, but
What normally we
I
call them,
enjoy
yeah, they're normally called dashikis. Yes, but
dashikis. Oh yes, I love
yeah,
my
yeah,
dashikis.
yeah,
I feel so connected when I wear my
yeah.
dashikis.
Yeah. I just, when we were in Sierra Leone, I was able to buy uh, uh, an African dress, and so I'll be wearing. I think this is the first time that I've gotten one direct. Oh no, my daughter had given. I've had shirts and things like that. Our daughter lives in Sierra Leone now, and and I think I'd gotten something. Lloyd's family is from Cameroon, so we've gotten some
Okay.
things there. This is the first time being able to wear something, so I'm really really excited about that. Just some beautiful fashion forward things, and things that celebrate the different traditions, the cultures, the tribes, and so it's a beautiful thing. So just the important thing is that you're in the house, and it's open to everyone. I was talking to one of my girlfriends who is white today, and she said she started celebrating in North Carolina about 30 years ago. And she said when
Oh,
she
that's
walked in, she was the only
wonderful.
white person. Yeah, she said I was the only white person, but I was there. I was there. so so it is. Kwanzaa is a celebration of culture and history and the love and the light that came from the African diaspora. And it is for everybody. If you are open, as you already said, Troy, to sharing that love and light of African people, then you come, and you come with the open heart, with an open mind, and with goodness in your heart and mind to share, and then to hear, this new. Angie is all about education, and especially around Kwanzaa. She celebrates it with her children in her home, and
That's
and there
wonderful.
you find there are people who, there's one lady said, she said, I've been celebrating for 40 years. She said, so I do it in my home, and I come out and celebrate it in the community. So yeah, yeah. So people come on out,
Come
come
on
on
out.
out.
Yeah, come on out.
Yeah.
Once again, it's Saturday, December 28th, and it's going to be held at the Kakua Institute. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to put the flyer here and let you see it. It's a beautiful design, and it's fully informational. Once again, 300 North Ruth Street. It's a free event. The Kakua Institute is hosting this fabulous event. Miss Robin Rashad and her wonderful husband, Lloyd Rashad, is hosting. They are hosting this wonderful event for us. And I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, bring your kids. Now, what about kids? Can kids come?
Oh yeah. It is made. With Janet Jackson song, is made for me. It's made for us. It's made for children. And if you have an instrument, feel free. I'm going to bring my shakeree that
Oh,
I
that's
bought. I don't
nice.
know, 40
Yeah, I
40
can bring
years.
mine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, bring it. Yes, I bought mine in Hawaii 40 years ago. So
Oh,
I'm
wow.
25 years old, but I bought it 40 years ago. And I'm gonna bring my shakeree, and so I think we got some people who bring in their percussion instruments, the djembes, and they're gonna bring this. It's a
Oh, that's
celebration, and
wonderful. It's a
children
celebration.
are. Yes, children are open to learning and growing, and just to see a child untethered when the music starts. They don't care if it's rock or roll or blues
Mm-hmm.
or jazz or gospel or goth or opera class. They don't care what, as long as it's music and they can move,
Music.
children. And so yes, and they can move. So it's a really great opportunity for children to come and learn about this holiday, this celebration, this culture. And so yeah, and to just be free and move, and to see them dance and celebrate. It's a beautiful thing. And there are a few points where we get up and celebrate. You can tap your feet, you can clap your hands, you can dance, and you can move and sway. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, and this year the national theme is celebrating Kwanzaa in difficult and demanding times, lifting up the light that lasts. Dr. Milana
Wow.
Karinga penned that. Yeah, lifting up the light that lasts, because we will go through, around the world. We've had political crisis, we've had climate crisis, we've had cultural crisis, we've had community crisis, family crisis, and so how do you find a way to celebrate when you're home, when your person, when you're home, when your community, when your government is in, even maybe even your business is in crisis? How do you find a way? And that goes back to that light within, that you remember that you are stronger, that you can, as Dr. Kringa says, that you can wholly overcome the impossible, that you can wholly overcome everything that you need. As our pastor, God rest his soul, used to say, everything you need is within you. And so how do you share that through these difficult times, lifting the light that lasts, this light? All you got to do, you have a 10,000 miles of darkness and you shine one light, and it just spreads, it just
Yes.
spreads. So yeah, so that's what this Kwanzaa celebration is, these next 7 days. Kuju Chagalia is the celebration for our second day, and that means self determination. And then the third day, which is actually the day that we will be celebrating, is Ujima, collective work and responsibility. And the fourth day is that cooperative economics, Ujama, that fourth day. And then Nia is the fifth day, purpose. And the sixth day is Kumba, creativity. And then Imani is the last day, is the seventh day, faith. So we start with unity and we end with faith. And so those seven principles we will celebrate for these next 7 days. It's a reminder, but all year long, 365, it's a reminder to celebrate this, to practice these principles every day. So we're excited. We're excited that we're in the season to celebrate Kwanzaa.
Well, thank you so much. I tell you, everything is well, beautifully said. And ladies and gentlemen, it's just one thing. Come, come to the uh, to the event. So the Kakua Institute is 300 North Rue Street. And ladies and gentlemen, that is Saturday, this Saturday, December the 28th, 2024. We want to see you in the place. And any last words?
Thank you, thank you, thank you. It again, this holiday season is a great reminder to slow down, to take stock in this past year, to celebrate the lives of those people who we have lost this year, including Julia Martin Arnold, and we will be doing a tribute to her. She was 92
Beautiful.
years old. I
Hmm.
think she was 92 years old. She made her transition, and so we've had friends and family members to make their transition, and
Hmm.
so it's a great opportunity to celebrate. I know that this is a hard time for a lot of people because
Yes.
you're celebrating, and then you're celebrating without this person, this
Yes.
physical
You remember?
person. So here's a
Hmm.
great opportunity to come together as a community and celebrate not only yourself, these ancestors, but the community and the love that is surrounded in our community. So thank you so much for providing this opportunity for us to lift Kwanzaa up and lift this celebration up, and for being there too. Again, thank you to WBQP, to you and Vernon. The Watson family, the Mims family, because y'all all in this together.
We're all in
Talk
this
about
together.
cooperating.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah, y'all got collective work and responsibility. Y'all in this together, and so thank you
Thank
so
you.
much again. Everyone is invited to celebrate. Come, wear your African attire, wear your African American attire, wear your American attire, whichever ethnicity you want to represent. Just come and be there. As long as it's in love and light and celebration, we want all the goodness in there. One of my favorite sayings from George Frazier, who I forgot what he did in business, but later he was a motivational speaker. He would always say, we heard him, I think he came to Pensacola twice, and he
Oh,
would say, "The God in me greets the God in you."
oh,
So
beautiful.
I love that. Like I said, yeah, we
I
just
love
came from,
that.
we're flying, yeah, flying through all these different countries, and like the Tower of Babel, you're hearing all these people speak all these different languages, but that light, the God in me greets the God in you. I may not speak your language, but as long as we can connect on love, then it's all good. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
all good.
yeah. Yeah, yeah. So thank you, Troy. Thank you to Praise TV. Thank you, WBQP. What?
Well,
I'm
thank you so
excited.
much, Miss Robin. Thank you so much for sharing this critical information with our community here in Pensacola and all over the world. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, December the 28th, it's going to be at 300 North Roof Street at Kwakua Institute this Saturday. We want to see you in the place. Okay? God bless you, Robin. Thank you.
Thank you, Troy. Thank you for the opportunity. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.